Let's give our graduates a hand. You may be seated. Greetings. I am Lori Singleton, the proud principal of Henry Ford II High School. Welcome, parents, staff, distinguished guests, and most of all, the astonishing class of 2025. At this time, please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. Please rise, which will be performed by Henry Ford II Choir under the direction of Mr. Noah Schamberger, also accompanied by our band director, Mr. Matt Shaner. Can the choir please come to the stage for the singing of our national anthem? Let's greet them with an applause.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you for our outstanding choir. Today, we are here to celebrate success, to honor the exceptional class of 2025 for their remarkable accomplishments, and look forward to all they will accomplish as Henry Ford II 2025 graduates. On our stage and on the floor, we have many distinguished guests. I would like to acknowledge and ask them to stand as I announce their group. Joining us today are Utica Community Schools Board of Education, President Dr. Mary Smolinski, Vice President Ms. Danielle Nistovsky, Treasurer Dr. Stephen Meyer, Secretary Ms. Kelly Rankin, and trustees Mr. Michael Osterman, Ms. Kimberly Becker, and Ms. Michelle Fitzpatrick. And to my left, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Robert Monroe. And our central office administrators, Mr. Michael Dijak, Mr. John Graham, Mr. William Holbrook, and Dr. Michael Bender. Thank you for your leadership for our students. Let's give them an applause. We have the principals from our feeder elementary and junior highs with us today. They have served your students at elementary school and junior high. Today, our feeder school administrators are serving once again, assisting throughout the arena, sure enough to their former students and to celebrate them. Please give them a warm applause. Also on stage is the outstanding administrative team of Henry Ford II. Associate Principal, Mr. Ken Vokes, Mr. Tony Toko, and Miss Yvonne Swanson. And of course, the incredible Henry Ford staff, our department chairs, our readers, teachers, both on the floor and on stage, helping to celebrate this afternoon. I want to especially recognize the people who put their heart and soul in creating these memories for the class of 2025. The senior class advisors, none other than Ms. Christina Versailles and Mr. Dale Odd. Would all of Henry Ford II faculty at this time, wherever you are, please stand. Thank you. I have the honor and privilege to serve this class, this school, and this community as principal of Henry Ford II High School. This afternoon, I want you to ponder one word: focus. Seniors, focus on the fact that you are here today, graduating despite the hundreds of tests you had to pass, the endless group projects, and the countless PowerPoint presentations. You completed them all. You made it. Focus on what matters most, and that is you, not the latest TikTok or what's trending on social media. Go outside and participate in life. Try something new. Sign up for that new club next year. Try the new organization and or team. You will not regret it. Focus on making a difference, even if it's not popular. You are the next generation, and we are counting on you to make things better. You have your entire lives ahead of you. Focus on lifting others. As you climb the ladder of success, I promise you, it's room at the top for all of you. You are special, each and every one of you in your own right. And when you walk out of these doors today, walk with your head high, your purpose clear, and your focus unshakable. When plan A fails, because it often does, focus on plan B. And if that doesn't work, plan C through Z, keep trying, because when your focus is strong, failure is not an option, and the impossible becomes achievable, and your dreams become your destiny. So seniors, as you step into the new chapter of your lives, whether it is the armed forces, the workforce, or higher education, I challenge you to focus, not on the noise, not on the doubt, or the distractions. I want you to focus on your dreams, because they are your blueprint for greatness. And when you focus, it is the tool to make your dreams come true. Focus on becoming everything you were meant to be, because the great Maya Angelou once said, "Nothing can dim the light that shines from within, so let your focus be your fire and let the world feel your heat." So now, let's take a moment and focus on some outstanding athletic accomplishments. This year, Henry Ford II girls swim and dive won the MAC Gold Championship. Max Dexter won the state championship in freestyle swim. That's right, the state. The girls' basketball team were the MAC Red champions, the district champions, and wait, the regional champions. That's right, give them a hand, they worked hard. with a record of 24 wins for the first time in 40 years. Let's just say that was not just talent, that was focus. And by the way, good luck to the girls softball who will be playing on Tuesdays for the quarterfinals. They're still not done. So let's shift our focus. That's right. Wish them luck. Wayne State University, Tuesday, June 10th. So let's shift our focus to the many achievements that define this class of 2025. This graduating class have many accomplishments. There are 48 valedictorians and 4 salutatorians. 208 seniors took at least one advanced placement class this year. 10 took college courses through dual enrollment. 2 were enrolled in Early College of Macomb, and 91 graduates are members of the National Honor Society. That's right, give them a hand. And we're still not done. We have 12 members who are Utica Center for Math, Science, and Technology, 12 members who are Utica Center for Science and Industry. We have 126 are Falcon Scholars, which means they have maintained a grade point average of a 3.67 or higher for 7 semesters. We have 7 graduating seniors that are advanced placement scholars, earning 3.67 in 4 or more of their advanced placements classes. And finally, we have 31 seniors that are presidential scholars, having earned at least an 1160 on the SAT and having a GPA of a 3.67 or higher. Let's give them applause. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the 48 valedictorians and 4 salutatorians of the class of 2025 for Henry Ford II High School. This group of graduates will build upon the strong foundation of educational excellence, began at Utica Community Schools by continuing their education at colleges, universities, and the armed forces and trade schools across this country. On the screen, you will see the names of the valedictorians and salutatorians and their future college plans. At this time, I will ask all valedictorians and salutatorians, please stand, face the crowd. Valedictorians, salutatorians, please stand. Face the crowd and receive a well round of applause. Please continue your applause until all of the valedictorians and salutatorians have been recognized. They have worked for 4 years. All right, one more applause for our hard work that our valedictorians and our salutatorians that led to this moment. This is a well-deserved recognition. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, let's shift the focus to our amazing student commencement speaker with a speech entitled Click by Natalie Rubel. Let's greet Natalie Rubel with an applause.
Good evening, friends, family, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Natalie Rubel, and you may not recognize me because I don't have a camera in front of my face. But for the past 4 years, I have been capturing events for our school's yearbook, and sometimes at the special request of a parent, peer, teacher, and even your coaches, making sure that no moment went undocumented. People have encouraged me time and time again to put my camera down so I could live in the moment. What they may not have understood is that I was living every single moment with every click of my camera shutter. Click. I watched as your team celebrated in joy, but also the times of disappointment. I captured all the hugs, the pats on the backs, and the tears while the crowds cheered from the stands. Click. The moment you stepped on stage and made your debut at the Henry Ford II Performing Arts Center, you may have been nervous, but my camera didn't capture that. I captured you becoming a star. Click. You were mixing chemicals in your chemistry class, wondering what would happen next, wearing the goggles that left marks on your face, which you were laughing with your friends about. Click. I captured all of your hard work and dedication to community service, watching you beam with pride as you helped stack the cans high that were collected for donations. Click. You took the field at the halftime show in your band uniforms, plumes in your hats, instruments ready to play. As your conductors raised their arms, the performance gave the crowds chills. Click. And now we are here today at the O-Arena, celebrating the moment we've all been waiting for since the day we walked into our elementary schools. Whether you've kept the same friends or found new ones along the way, we have all grown into the adults that we are today. What all of these moments have in common are the lessons they've taught us about resilience, leadership, and being part of something bigger than ourselves. Every experience has helped shape and focus on who we are now. These past 13 years have helped us prepare for whatever comes next, whether that's college, the armed forces, a career, or even a gap year to find your path. These decisions wouldn't have been made possible without the lenses of not only our teachers, but also our peers. Without these people, we wouldn't have learned right from wrong, how to read a book, or even how to solve a math problem. I was told that this year would go by as fast as the shutter of a camera. And at first, I didn't believe it. But now, I know it's true. From our senior sunrise to our last homecoming, our final sports season, our last homework assignment, prom, and for me, capturing it all. This year truly did click by. Even though I've just listed many of our lasts, this is only the beginning. Our journey is just starting, and after we move our tassels and toss our caps, there's so much more ahead. When we leave here today, we will be entering what photographers call the golden hour. This is the time just before sunset when the light is warm and soft, which is the perfect moment to capture our achievements. Stand proud in your cap and gown and show off that diploma, and take a second to embrace the significance of it all. This is the moment when our next chapter begins. Congratulations, class of 2025, click.
Let's give our student speaker, Ms. Rubel, another round of applause. Please welcome to the stage Henry Ford II Choir under the direction of Mr. Noor Schamberger, performing the song Go the Distance. Let's greet them with an applause. All right, let's give him one more applause. Our next speaker, Mr. Robert Monroe, have served our community for more than 25 years in various administrative capacities, including the past 5 years as superintendent of schools. Through his leadership, Henry Ford II and schools across Utica Community Schools are united in a vision that empowers our students for their future. Please welcome our outstanding superintendent, Mr. Monroe. Let's greet him with an applause.
Well, good afternoon, faculty, friends, and families, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Graduates, your senior year has been one made of memories that you will carry for a lifetime. There are many people who worked hard to make this a special day. However, there is a couple people in particular I'd like to single out, and that is your senior class advisors, Ms. Christina Vercel and Mr. Dale Ott. Let's give them a nice round of applause, please. Class of 2025, you are a unique group that we have always had our eye on since you first became a student within UCS. When you started school back in 2012, a new state law was approved that mandated full-day kindergarten. For Utica Community Schools, the extra time led to discussions about how we can restructure the kindergarten program to best meet this change. It was then that we introduced what we called the blended learning model. You were among the first group of students that experienced technology as a tool to personalize learning. And if you remember, there were a series of apps on your iPads that were designed to meet you at your level. You remember the words eSpark and Dreambox? Yeah, and in fact, if you remember, it was here that you first met Rocky, a little animated monster that celebrated your quest accomplishments in eSpark. Led by UCS, this model became a nationally recognized standard copied throughout the country because it improved learning for students. It is a model that we still use in our classrooms today. So class of 2025, you were leaders who had to adapt to the new challenges from the very, very beginning. And you did this without even being aware. You know, for you, life was about, in 2012, was about discovering the joys of friendship and recess, learning to line up, and for some of you, navigating the loss of an afternoon nap as a full-day kindergarten student. And yet, you led the way. Those people who were visiting your kindergarten classrooms were educators throughout the country who wanted to learn from you and how to improve their schools. But you weren't done. Throughout your time in UCS, you were first to experience new curriculum and programs in almost every subject area, and the first for online SAT and advanced placement exams. As you met these challenges, you also put our district on the map at home and across the country for success in academics, the fine arts, and certainly athletics. For example, half of this year's top graduates in the Macomb County all-academic ceremony came from Utica Community Schools. To give you context, families, there were about 40 high schools in this program. This alone is a testament to how others view you. And collectively, you and your classmates across the district have received more than $40 million in scholarship offerings to the best secondary opportunities across the state and the nation. And a statistic that I'm sure you can take particular pride in. Throughout your entire educational career, the class of 2025 experienced almost, now get this, 50 snow days. 50. You know, and looking at your historical record, first grade was probably your best year for snow days. From the very beginning, you were recognized as leaders who accepted whatever challenges was put in front of you. It means you can go into your future knowing you have the talent, the tenacity, and the grit to take on anything. Or, in other words, you can leave this arena and confidently tell the world, just bring it. From all of us that watched you grow, it has been an honor to have you in our classrooms. Thank you for always being you and continuing this legacy of excellence in Utica Community Schools. Class of 2025, congratulations. Our next speaker, Dr. Mary Smolinski, serves as the president of our Board of Education. She is in her 11th year on the board and has 2 children in Utica Community Schools. Please welcome Dr. Mary Smolinski.
Welcome, students, families, faculty, and honor guests. Thank you for joining us today and celebrating the graduating class of 2025. Graduates, as I watched you walk in today, I couldn't help but think of how far each of you has come. Take a moment to reflect. All the assignments, the tests, the projects, the presentations, the matches, all of your hard work has led to this day and this moment. Behind every graduate sitting here today are the parents, guardian, family, and friends that help guide them through it all. Today is as much of a celebration of these graduates as it is a celebration of all your families and the amazing staff that guided you. Graduates, I would ask that you take the time now to stand, face your family, friends, teachers, and administrators, and give them a well-earned round of applause. You may be seated. Thank you. Thank you. So approaching this milestone, the question every graduate often hears is, so what's next? I imagine for many, the freedom and possibility ahead is as daunting as it is exciting. It's easy to feel the pressure to have it all figured out when everyone seems you to expect to know what your next chapter is. What college are you attending? What career will you pursue? What will you do in your future? Well, graduates, I'll let you in on a little secret that might ease your tension as you embark on your next journey. You may not realize it, but even the adults here tonight have not figured it all out, and no one is ever finished learning. While it's true that your K-12 journey ends here, I encourage you to embrace the idea of education as a lifelong pursuit rather than a destination. At Utica Community Schools, our mission is to prepare students for a lifetime of success. That starts with curiosity, adaptability, and a willingness to grow. Throughout your time here, you've been equipped with the tools of a lifelong learner. The diploma you receive today is not the finish line, but a torch, a flame for curiosity lit at UCS that will continue to burn brightly through your lives, whether in college, the workplace, the trades, the military, or your personal passions. No matter the path you choose, let your flame of curiosity guide you. The most successful people aren't the ones who know everything, but the ones who never stop learning. As an educator myself, I've had the privilege of walking alongside people at all stages of their learning journey, whether they are just discovering their potential or finding the courage to change course later in life. What I've learned is the most meaningful growth doesn't happen when we have all the answers. It happens when we stay open and willing to evolve. So when you leave here today and head down whatever path you choose, I encourage you to stay curious, ask questions, seek mentors, and never close yourself off from learning something new, even when the path ahead isn't perfectly clear. The class of 2025 is part of a generation that leads with empathy, intelligence, and curiosity. I have all the faith that the spark you ignited here in UCS will continue to burn. Let it guide you, grow with you, and illuminate the world around you. And now, the words you really came here to hear today. By the authority vested in your Board of Education by the state of Michigan, it is now time to announce our graduates, award the diplomas, and congratulate the Henry Ford II High School class of 2025. Let us proceed.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Lana Nicole Adragna. Athir Jamal Ali. Sulman Syed Ali. Riley June Allen. Minatala Wissam Al Sultani. Miriam Alton. Olivia Rose Amalio. Violet Amelia Anderegg, magna cum laude. Nicholas Kyle Anderson, magna cum laude. Isabella Lorraine Andrus. Gael Alejandro Anguiano Vasquez. Hassan Tahir Ansari. John George Arabu, magna cum laude. Ariana Catherine Armstrong. Chloe Ariel Armstrong. Aiden Alexander Arroyo. Aiden David Atterbury. Nicholas Aviles Hernandez. Aziz Camille Aziz. Addison Kara Babjack, salutatorian. Christopher James Baltadano. Manaya Casey Banks, cum laude. Hayden Peter Baranek. Ethan Scott Baranowski. Emma Stefania Barbera, valedictorian. Leon Edu Basecom. Emily Bautista. Brendan Michael Ballou. Xavier Addison Bell, valedictorian. Lorena Marie Beltran Felder. Jacob William Bennett, valedictorian. Rona Salihi Becha. McKenna Grace Bettis, valedictorian. Nafiz Zubair Bouyan. Aisha Akhtar Bigger. Irma Balali. Chloe Ann Bill. Jessica Rose Blake, magna cum laude. Alyssa Marie Booth, magna cum laude. Corey Neal Broaden. Jonathan Thomas Brooks, cum laude. Joseph Stanley Brooks, magna cum laude. Michael Christian Brown. Rachel Michelle Bruce. Bruno Jan Brilkowski, summa cum laude. Conrad Casper Brilkowski. Elijah Keon Burgess. Addison Cecilia Bush. Jacob Ryan Kudret, magna cum laude. Layla Annette Calhoun. Colin Matthew Carendang, cum laude. Tyler John Carrick. Cindy Kaushi. Jaden Lane Chafee. Lakshmi Chakraborty. Angelina Barbara Chatfield. Mary Teresa Chatfield. Lynn Nguyen Cherry, valedictorian. Nudrat Fatima Chowdhury. Andrew Michael Chikella, valedictorian. Evan Christopher Sicilian, cum laude. Emma Marie Ciotti. Caitlin Marie Codispodi. Louis Anthony Codispodi. George Wade Martin Colby. Caitlin Marie Cole. Vanessa Rose Contrera. Callie Ann Cook. Isabella Shaylin Coronado. Lucas Andrew Kata. Kamir Diana Croft. Kaylee Day Croft. Elena Faye Cabiles Cruz, valedictorian. Brandon Daniel Cummings, valedictorian. Delano Tayshawn Cummings. Ronan Scott Cummings. Braden James Curry. Kendall Rebecca Marguerite Dahlbeck. Matthew Carter Danhausen. Anaya Lynn Davis, magna cum laude. Kaylee Lynn Davis Valenti. Elliot Henry Densmore. Allison Joanne Dion. Emerson Grace Dion, valedictorian. Jacob Arthur DePlank. Nolan David Michael Derrick, magna cum laude. Jasmine Madeline Devance. Maximus Daniel Charles Dexter, valedictorian. Hannah Noel Dibb. Emma Nicole Dietz Costera, cum laude. Tyler Richard Dixon. Sydney Rose Doyle. Mark Anthony Dozier. Braden Robert Dreckmeyer. Derek William Droley. Richard Justice Dubé. Victoria Emily Dubé, valedictorian. Arbor Dahani. Emily Dumanska, valedictorian. Alexander Carl Edwards. Danny Amer Eid. Serena Hannah Eid. Natalie Nassim Elias, magna cum laude. Olivia Rose Elliott. Joseph Faiz Emmanuel. Fadi E. Isho. Olivia Nicole Everett. Julia Ayan Ivola. Ertash Nabira Faruqi. Olivia Lorraine Ferguson. Kelvin Dakulin Farido, cum laude. Bryce Anthony Fiantico. Adriana Nicole Figliaconi. Aiden Wayne Filikowski. Brennan Tyler Philly, magna cum laude. Natalie Filipovsky, valedictorian. Rachel Elizabeth Flaga. Reese Renee Fullabout. Jessica Therese Francis, valedictorian. Evelyn Paige Fry, valedictorian. Vito Joseph Freza. Solomon Bobakar Gambone, magna cum laude. Roman Genzuk. Addison Elizabeth Gardner, valedictorian. Alexandra Victoria Gazian. Fadi M. Ghazi. Anastasia Badia Gibson. Adam Michael Gittler. Nick Jokai. Cedra Firas Goran. Antonio Alexander Gorgis. Martin Ala Gorgis. Haley Angela Graham. Nathan Jawan Green Jr. Daniela Patricia Grimsky. Catherine Elizabeth Grossbeck. Joseph Emery Grote. Gavin Mark Guglielmetti, magna cum laude.
Jenna Raid Habash. Nayla Habib. Allie Hang. John Paul George Hannah. Lily Ann Fadi Hannah. Renata Wasim Hannah. Andrew Hanosh. Mohammed Mahmoud Hanoun. Diego Deshaun Harden. Allison Rose Hare, valedictorian. Randon Nicholas Harper, cum laude. Austin Robert Harrison, magna cum laude. Royce Raichi Haviland. Jacob Christopher Helt, magna cum laude. Lauren Taylor Helly. Madeline Marie Henderson. Anna Sophia Hernandez. Danielle Nathan Hermes, valedictorian. Brandon Edward Michael Hoga. Dane Tristan Hop. Nadif Nuhin Hossein, cum laude. Jaden Matthew House. Joshua Lamar Houston. Emma Maria Hudgens. Joshua Aaron Hudson. Kyle Scala Hune, cum laude. Joshua Joseph Hewitt. Rachel Maria Efezu. Dylan Anthony Isro. Giovanni Evezai. Kenya Janae Jackson. Lucas Adrian Giacomo. Vanail Hatham Jamoa. Nicholas Douglas Jesse. Johanan Jacob Jibu. Tanya Safa Maddie Jimma. Aaron Darnell Johnson Jr. Cameron Taiwan Johnson. Eric Michael Johnson Jr. Isabella Marie Johnson. Dylan Matthew Gillette. Marone Samer Eunice Keka. Michael Christopher Kalinowski. Emma Katerina Calmetta, valedictorian. Michael Leopoldo Canacri. Christopher James Kaiser, magna cum laude. Timothy David Kiesling. Isaac Zodina Kellogg, valedictorian. Brooklyn Rose Kelly, valedictorian. Rawan Salahuddin Khalil, summa cum laude. Delina Danny Cami, cum laude. Novell Mary Camoro, cum laude. Emily Sarah Coe, cum laude. Vanessa Marie King. Layla Emma Kiayich, magna cum laude. Matthew Lewis Kopich, magna cum laude. Ava Rosalie Kothi File. Jada Nicole Kratz. Anthony Robert Lonnie. Austin James Landvers. Gianna Violet Lands. Cedric Deshaun Larkins Jr. Cecilia Rose Lawrence, valedictorian. William Binwin Lee, magna cum laude. Kayla Kayin Lee, cum laude. Austin James Lenz, valedictorian. Emily Grace Lusby, magna cum laude. Michaela B. Lewandowski. Ariana Ann Lewis. Jessica Leela, valedictorian. Nolan Michael Linder Fox. Merrick Andreas Lipinski. Cameron David Lomax. Drexel James Lokes. Elena Amir Lowry, magna cum laude. Brennan Emily Lohman. Isabella Lukai. Noella Lula. Nick Pashko Lugerai. Allison Marie Lupo, valedictorian. Connor West Maley. Layla Ali Mamish. Owen Hyun Woo Manti, cum laude. Elena Lynn Martis. Jesse Robert Marlowe, valedictorian. Brandon Ahmad Maroki, magna cum laude. Lucas James Martin. Alex Cruz Martinez. Philip Ray Martis Jr. Macy Jane Masterson, valedictorian. Evelyn Lily Mayhew. Jeremy Kabaka Mbois. Connor Cleed McMammon. Corinne Nicole McGlasson, valedictorian. Jocelyn Brooks McGlasson, summa cum laude. Rachel Marie McIntosh. Bailey Michael McKay. Jack Dennis McKelvey, cum laude. Blake Anthony McCarricker. Haley Jane McCarricker. Benjamin George McNally, valedictorian. Kayla Michelle McPherson, valedictorian. Danielle Elizabeth Melcher, valedictorian. Luke Wayne Merzlak, valedictorian. Eli William Miller, magna cum laude. Poet Rose Miller. Ryan Joseph Miller. Kaylee Sue Moore, valedictorian. Kyle John Moore, valedictorian. Zaire Monet Moore. Amari Adrian Moran Davis. Sylvie Joy Marenko, salutatorian. Danny Jacob Motti. Preston Cooper Mowell. Anthony William Muir VII, valedictorian. Rayan Muhammad Ali. Tyler Michael Murphy, valedictorian. Alexander Yanhenovich McKitten. Brooklyn Alexandria Miles. Maya Nabi. Jack Michael Nadrowski. Sarah Barbara Namrud. Landon Michael Nankervis. Amore Christian Nelson. Emma Lynn Nicholson, magna cum laude. Samantha Vivian Norito, cum laude.
Alharith Obeda. Liam Gabriel O'Brien. Julia Grace Jean Omen, cum laude. Ricardo Miguel Olan. Aspen Gray Oleski, summa cum laude. Ella Faith Olson, valedictorian. Salvatore A.J. Orlando, cum laude. Michael John Orlowski. Rahul Padmanabhan, valedictorian. Amber Lee Paquette. Layla Marie Parker. Nikin Patel, valedictorian. Shiv Swaroop Patel, magna cum laude. Surya Swaroop Patel. Abigail Riley Patterson, summa cum laude. Madison Margaret Pauli. John Michael Pollock, magna cum laude. Olivia Marie Pellioni, cum laude. Alec Carlos Perez, magna cum laude. Emily Joan Peterson. Joshua Lawrence Petkoff, valedictorian. Benjamin Joseph Petros. Emma Anna Marie Pawarchi. Haley Minchao Fan, valedictorian. Maxie Wayne Phillips III. Pilar Chloe Phillips, cum laude. Laura Plumai. Grace Noel Polega, magna cum laude. Dhruva Pramonth. Jason Joseph Putras, cum laude. Olivia Grace Queen, cum laude. Maria Selma Rossetti, valedictorian. Michael Patrick Ramirez II. Kiman Jewel Randolph. Demir Ratkusik. Baz Ur Rehman. Benjamin John Reinowski, valedictorian. Paula Maria Renteria, magna cum laude. Elise Ann Richards, cum laude. Adriana Zvezda Ristic. Robert William Ritchie. Matthew Oraha Rizkella, magna cum laude. Haley Page Robb. Trevor Richard Robb. Jacob David Romance, cum laude. Ethan David Rozak, valedictorian. Natalie Rubel, cum laude. Shaylin Elizabeth Rucker. Cristiano Giovanni Rule. Stacy Luann Rusin. Anthony Michael Sabatini, magna cum laude. Anna Luz Salinas Tovar, cum laude. Jasmine Renee Samuel, summa cum laude. Imani Sarter, cum laude. Dominic Robert Scarnecchia. Daniel J. Schlief, valedictorian. Olivia Leah Schneider, magna cum laude. Xavier Vincent Schultz. Caden Ryan Schwaninger. Julia Selman Lowry, salutatorian. Jaden Michael Sapanik. Fadi Jibrail Shabo. Abigail Grace Shaner, magna cum laude. Mario Sarhid Sharak. Ashorina Nabil Shawel. Brianna K. Sheridan, cum laude. Tyrese Anthony Sherrod Jr. Robina Margaret Schlemoon. Tarek Skokic. Layla Jade Sloan. Drake Amore Smith. Keegan Carl Smith. Marella Nabil Somo. Addison Kate Sowers, cum laude. Tiziano Spagnole, magna cum laude. Kelsey Lynn Sparks. Alec Kane Ryan Stiles, cum laude. Christian Andre Story. Carson William Sturm, cum laude. Mateo Emmanuel Lee Sweet. Alessandro James Tormina. Erica Jeanette Tavolacci, magna cum laude. Jack I. Thausen. Ariana Ellen Thomas, cum laude. James Jim Thomas, valedictorian. Jessica Lynn Thomason. Ilian Teely. Landon John Tilney. Faith Lanaya Tolliver. Hope Mariah Tolliver. Danica Nevaeh Serena Ptolemy, cum laude. Kaylin Elizabeth Tracy. Armand Turkanovich. Nicholas Stephen Utter, cum laude. Bryce Michael Vallon. Owen Michael Van Arsdale, valedictorian. Renelle Tamara Vasco, magna cum laude. Elise Dane Bianca Surratt Villerin, magna cum laude. Valerie Rose Vinson. Derek Frank Vitale. Jenna Doris Walters, summa cum laude. Nicholas Daniel Walton. Lena Warda. Aiden Allen Weiskirk. Aiden Jackson Westerkamp. Elijah Glenn White, valedictorian. Hunter Daniel Witt, cum laude. Madison Marie Wiegand, magna cum laude. Brooke Elizabeth Williams, magna cum laude. Darielle Latrice Williams. Joy Mariah Williams. Matthew Connor Wills. Antonio Joseph Windholz. Tyra Carolyn Wright. Angelina Yakub. Volgan Yaldako. Matthew Joseph Yabara. Helen Z. Yonan, magna cum laude. Joseph David Ioannis Jr. Rebecca R. Youssef. Martin Zadoyan, cum laude. Adriana Ann Zaya. Nerman Zoharovic. Emil Maximilian Zavaleski, salutatorian.
Let's give our graduates one more applause. That's right, this was 13 years in the making. Seniors, we have one more thing to do. Please stand. Currently, your tassel sits on the right side of your cap, representing your journey through Henry Ford. Take a hold of your tassel in your right hand, which represent your freshman and sophomore year. You came to Henry Ford with dreams and aspirations and ready to take your rightful place to begin the journey to excellence. You met new friends, experienced new traditions. You became a part of the culture and the family of Henry Ford II High School. Now move your tassel to the center of your cap. This movement symbolizes your junior year. You gained confidence, shared in victories and challenges, and supported each other. Now finally, move your tassel to the left side of your cap, which represent your senior year, your final year. As seniors, we ask that you believe in yourself and your fellow classmates to focus on one another and to support each other. You completed the requirements, and now it's time to focus on your future. As we complete the move of your tassel, so ends your high school journey and your time as a student at Henry Ford II. I challenge you to never forget what you've learned, cherish the memories and the friendships you've made. If you focus on your goals, your gift, nothing can stop you. Remember, everyone at Henry Ford believes in you, and you will always be a part of the Falcon family. Congratulations, class of 2020-25. It is time to celebrate.